Let me ask you,
Yeah.
what are they thinking when they are seeing A? Number one, Sarah. What are your parents and everybody in the village and your cousins who are seeing like you're nobody? What were they thinking when they are seeing you making it with A's?
Actually, my cousins really are the ones who made me to feel so useless and so stupid and like I was worthless. But now when they saw me now passing and doing so well, I always used to be a very humble girl and shy, and of course I could not really express myself. But as I continued growing older, I continued becoming a bit confident. And there's an auntie who also motivated me a lot. So now, when I went to that boarding school, St. Ursula Girls, my auntie would come for me. So in her, I saw greatness.
Wow.
And I would encourage parents not to lock up their children. I really thank God for my late dad.
Wow.
So when he took me to that school, there's this auntie who was very rich. She was doing so well. So when I went to her home, she came for me and the daughter, because the daughter was also in the same school. I saw something that I had never seen. Of course, our home, we didn't have electricity.
Yeah.
So I go here and I find a home with electricity. I go here and I find a home where there's a chef, of course, wearing a white garment.
Hey!
I go to this home, I see children who just sleep. They don't even cook. They don't clean clothes.
Yeah.
And they're so happy. And then I see a swimming pool. So to me, everything was just
Heaven.
wow.
Heaven.
Yes.
They didn't tell you were going to heaven and you have
Let me tell you,
arrived.
I think in the spirit. Reverend Kathy. Because you see, when I went to her house, when I got in, there was this chandelier which was moving like this, you see, and then it would bring rainbow colors. And I would look at, then I asked her, Auntie, are we in heaven? Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, my auntie laughed and laughed.
Yeah.
And then she told me, oh, Betty, no, we are not in heaven. And then I told her, you know, I actually almost fell down.
Yeah.
And then she lifted me and told me, no, we are not in heaven. Because you see, like when we were going to Sunday school, you'd hear how heaven was. So here I am. I see a home which was very well lit, and I was like, oh my goodness.
And it's changing colors.
Hey,
how can it not be heaven? Then where is it?
Imagine. So anyway, it's good that I've come to share here, but I just want to encourage people that it's good to take children out there, let them get exposure, because you see, in children's minds, there are always things that they visualize, and there are those things they even wish they would be like. You know, they imagine themselves there.
Yes.
So what I got from my auntie is I desired to be like her. And I told her, you know what, auntie, I'm going to work so hard to be like you.
Yeah.
Now, outside, there were many vehicles. One of them was a Citroen. And I used to see the husband walk out, and he would take his key. Then he would go, and then I used to ask myself, of course, in my innocent thoughts, this car is very intelligent. It knows when to wake up, when to rise up for its boss, and then, of course, lie down when he switches it off. You know, I was like, and I would quickly run and just have a look at the car. And honestly, all those things made me just get interested, and I said I was going to work so hard. I have shared that story in my book, my first book, Overcoming the Impossible.
Right.
And my auntie told me, you know what, Betty, anything that you desire, you can get. You are saying that I told her one time, I would drive a car like this one of your husband. That was a Mercedes.
Her.
Yes, I told her one time, I would drive a Mercedes like your husband.
The one that wakes up and knows when to sleep.
No, they had so many vehicles. You see, those days, not many people used to have vehicles. And not like today, where every home has a car.
Yeah.
And so I looked at her and I was like, oh, Auntie Wanjiru, this is so nice. And then she also used to have her own cars.
Right.
Then she would go to the farm with her children, but the children never used to go to the farm, and I designed to be like them. So when I used to look at myself, I reflect back and I see at home, we always go to the shamba very early in the morning.
Yes.
Now these are children who sleep, they wake up, everything is prepared for them. I desired to be like that then, and I said, even me,
One day.
one day I'll be like them.
Yes.